Hello everyone, RC Avenger here. I'm in my hangar in Star Citizen. Got 3 ships in the hangar right now. That red beauty down there is a racer, speed racer. It also has a couple of guns on it in case you get into trouble with some of those pirate guys. That's the one that I got originally with the game. Aegis Gladius there in the center. That's the one that's on my Facebook page. And the one down there is a Cutlass Black. It's a small cargo ship. It's got some pretty serious guns on it too. We'll get to that here in a little while. But let's head on down and take a look at the Gladius. As you can see, I've got room for 3 ships approximately this size. If there was a bigger ship, wouldn't have room for it. Okay, Gladius is the Aegis Dynamics short-range fighter type. Carries some pretty good guns and missiles. Got 2 here on the inboard carrier. Got a Tempest, which is smaller infrared, heat-seeking. Got a Rattler, which is a multi-warhead. Spits out 7 of them little babies when it gets close to the target. Got a big infrared here, heat seeker. This is called an arrestor. It's a little more powerful than the others, and if it locks onto you, you might as well eject. Have some guns. This is called a Bulldog, multi-barrel. Don't want to be looking at the wrong end of this one. Got what look like some conventional aircraft parts. Got wings, rudders, elevators, elevons. Got dual thrusters, work in space, and they also work in atmospheric conditions. And we've got the same loadouts on this side as we do on the other side. Let's hop in the cockpit and take a look around. Oh wait, forgot this is a little baby right here. This is on a turret. It actually moves as you, not your helmet HUD, but it moves along with the targeting system. It's on a turret. 3-barrel minigun, got some serious caliber right there. Let's hop up in the cockpit here real quick. A little bit of a tour. Got a conventional joystick. There's the roll, pitch control, throttle control over to the left, rudder pedals which control your yaw. You also have a maneuverability control on the joystick for your strafing, which is up, down, left, right, forward and back at slow speeds. You can also roll at that speed too. You got your targeting, ship systems. You can't power them up here in a hangar. We're not plugged into the outside generator apparently. That's part of the game. Later on I'll do a video on from the space station. Give you a little bit of heads up on all of the displays and things. And we'll take a little tour out in space, but for now I wanted to show you the ships. Let's hop back out, take a quick look at the other 2. Cutlass is a multi-thruster ship also. It's designed to carry cargo. Can be used as a medical ship. There's a variant for medevac. If you have a crew that you need to deliver to a job site, or if you have a spaceship crew that you need to take somewhere, you can put seats in. Right now it has just cargo holding capacity. There's also an airlock here if you're connecting to another ship. For that type, got 2 airlocks on the sides. Kind of a small space truck, I guess you could say. Unfortunately, the Gladius has got its equipment lights on, landing lights, I guess, more likely. So it kind of makes this a little tough to see, but they do have a couple of jump seats here for passengers. Let's open up the hatch here to the cockpit area. Always close doors, hatches behind you. You never know when that might become a mandatory need. Got some equipment carriers here and a bunch of other stuff. Here's our power distribution center and communications and all that good stuff. Cutlass also has a side hatch up here, which you can't normally reach from the ground. But you can climb out. If you're doing an EVA out in space, that would be the closer way out for the pilot, co-pilot. You can go out the rear hatch if you so desire. If you're loading cargo in space, transferring cargo in space, you probably want to use the other one. Unless it's a mail package. Which, I guess you could transport the mail also. How about a space UPS? FedEx. We have a rear seat, which is your co-pilot, or not co-pilot. He doesn't do co-piloting, I don't believe. He's weapons systems. Although he does have a joystick, I take that back. He can pilot from his seat, but he has all the other capabilities as well. And this is the pilot seat here. It shifts to the left when you exit, so that when you get back in, or so that it gives you room to get in the seat, and then it shifts back to the right. It's got some real nice visibility. Similar controls, left throttle, joystick, etc. One other really nice feature that this ship has, let's see if I can get this door closed. No, let's get in the jump seat first. Let's go over here. There's the hatch. Short way, quick way out. Atlas has some guns. Several guns. You can also mount rockets on it. Rockets and missiles. Let's take a quick look at the other ship. This is my own personal transport, single seat. Has 3 or 4 different variants. You can get a fighter version of it. This is the racing version. Pretty fancy. Really like this one. This came as a bonus for when I had this computer built. AMD had a special on their video cards, and they gave you a coupon for Star Citizen, and this is the ship that came with the deal. And as I understand it, that special promotion was a very short-term thing, so there aren't very many of these out there. And if you were willing to sell it, you could put it on eBay and sell it for real cash money. So, but I don't intend to sell it because now that I know it's unique in some respects, and you won't see any of these in game hardly because they don't use them for combat because there's only got a couple small guns on it, and there are a couple of laser cannons. Not too bad for protecting yourself, I guess you could say, in some areas, but definitely not a turn and burner. So that's the hangar and 3 ships that I've got right now. Next segment I'll run up to the station, and we'll grab one of this Aegis and take her for a ride. So we'll talk to you later. See you in the next one.